Hey, what's up guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Spider-Man No Way Home movies Deluxe Electro! Is this really a deluxe figure? I know it's been out for a little while, but I'm happy to finally have this in hand. On the side you can see a nice image of Jamie Foxx Electro over here, and then it zoomed out a little bit over here, and zoomed out even more over here on the back. And there's a read-up over there. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. Get that Spider-Man No Way Home movie logo on the top. Not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's the Electro figure out of the packaging. I gotta tell you, I have a lot of mixed feelings about this figure. First off, I am happy to have it. I really wanted this version of Electro, but damn, this figure has disappointed the hell out of me in so many ways. First off, the price point, seeing it, at like 40 bucks, and then seeing it at 35 bucks, and now it's gone down to like 27 bucks. So that price point of 40 bucks from the jump is just ridiculous. Whoever's managing the pricing at Hasbro's got to slow their roll, man. Cool it, dude. Chill over there, man. It's not a $40 figure. Oh, damn it. Anyway, there's parts coming apart on me with the figure too that bums me out. And there's also accessories I wish this figure really had. So we'll get into all of that into great detail, but first, let's get a closer look at those accessories, then we'll get a closer look at the figure. So first off, I'm bummed out that we don't get that many accessories. I really wish the figure came with two head sculpts, but we do get these cool lightning effects right here, which we'd actually seen before with the female Electro figure, but in blue. Now we see him in yellow. I really like these a lot, to be honest with you. These are great electric accessories. I especially love that there's a little seat clamp right over here to wrap around the wrists, so that's very helpful. We also get a set of interchangeable hands, which actually isn't that necessary, and I rarely ever say that, but it's only really because they didn't give him a neutral head sculpt. So you have the open hands right here, which do look good. The silver looks great, and the details on the fingers looks good. You also get a set of fist hands, which are the most useless accessory, you know, with everything he comes with, but cool that he has them. So I have a lot of conflicted feelings about this figure. I love that it has this head sculpt, but it really needs just a regular Jamie Foxx head sculpt. He barely looks like this in the movie, which was cool that it flashed like that just for a little bit. But yeah, the neutral Jamie Foxx head sculpt is needed. I like how the hair looks. I like the flesh tone. I like the design of the translucent plastic part for the star face. You know, the facial hair looks good. So I actually really like the sculpt and paint throughout on this figure. This is so what's conflicting about it is that I really like the paint, I like the sculpt, I actually like the articulation. It's just the functionality of the figure itself. I just have pieces coming apart all over the place. These things untab everywhere, so I have to keep pushing that in. But I really like the silver paint. I like the different textures, all the different parts coming on over here. Getting some glowing blue effect would have been nice to get for his arc reactor. That would have been nice. But you have some textures on these panels right here on the back. The yellow cables running throughout on the figure look really good. Maybe getting some kind of color variation on the pants would have been nice. I like how we have these little touches of silver and little touches of yellow right there. And get some gold right over here. And you have these pieces popping out of the frickin' legs, man. It's like pieces are just coming apart. And it's like at times I just give up on porting these things back in. You could see the shin parts are holding up, but it's the bicep pieces and the hip pieces that come out the most for me. So anyway, it does look good though. I do like that part of it. So again, that's what's so conflicting about it. But damn, the price too. Like what the hell, man? Like I said, the articulation on this guy is pretty good too. Not perfect, but pretty good. You do get a neck hinge over here, so you can get him to look up that far. He will look down very far. Rotate the head side to side. Pivots a little bit right there because it's on a ball joint with the hinge. No butterfly joints on this guy. You can move the shoulders up and forward and back and above the 90-degree mark out here. You get a bicep cut in there. You can see this piece floating around. Get the pinless double jointed elbows. You get the wrists that all turn side to side and hinge up and down. I really like the torso articulation. We have a diaphragm cut. Oh my God. This came off. Yeah, that's right. These pieces come off over here too. Jesus. Okay, so I guess it has to, or else it's going to break. Damn. But the diaphragm cut diaphragm pivot crunches forward that much at the diaphragm and back that much. And then you have the waist joint has a ball too, and a floating belt, which is really cool. So I do like that part of it for sure. So you have to tuck that in, and you can get him crunching forward just that far and back that much. I really like the design on the belt too, but damn, it sucks these pieces keep coming off over here. You get the hips that move outward. Again, hip pieces coming out. You'll kick forward that much, back a tiny bit, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. And I wish we had a boot rotation over here. Ankles do move down, they do move up, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out this Electro figure to the very tippy top of that star on his face, you can see he's at about, I don't know, 7 3/4 inches tall. But to the top of his head, he's just under 6.5 inches. Then for an Electro comparison, you can see we have our amazing Spider-Man 2 Electro movie figure next to our No Way Home version. And see, that's another thing. I'm conflicted because, damn it, I love this suit design so much more than this one. And here's the Spider-Man Retro Card Electro comic figure next to our movie figure. And I have to mention, if I were to pick one head sculpt, or if I had the choice to go with just a neutral Jamie Foxx head or this head right here, I would go with this one. I like the more comic looking design or aesthetic for my shelf. And since they fought in the movie, I wanted to compare the No Way Home Sandman next to this Electro. I'll show off the full Rogues gallery of villains from No Way Home side by side once I review the Lizard, which I will review soon. So stay tuned for that. Then here's Electro next to some other No Way Home figures. We have the integrated suit Spider-Man, we have the inside out suit Spider-Man, and we have Spider-Man number 3. I don't think there was actual shot of Spider-Man number 2 fighting Electro. Was there? I can't remember. There's Electro next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Hey, I remember when you said you gotta watch where you fall, right? Well, I kinda gotta watch where I get hit in the face. Kinda happens a little too often. Ow! That wasn't necessary. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to hit that like button. And if you want to, you could hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. I will be reviewing that Lizard. And hit that join button if you want to participate in the channel perks. And this Electro figure, I am very happy to have. I am stoked to add him to the shelf. But just the execution of this figure, I don't think was as well done as Hasbro could have made it. I don't know if they could have used like a different material for the wiry parts so that it wouldn't tug so hard on the ports that are plugged into the legs and the arms and the torso. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different parts of the figure that detach where they're not supposed to for me. So that's definitely a letdown for me, and I'm not happy about not having that alternate Jamie Foxx head. That's a bummer also. I will say, overall, the figure does look cool as hell, though. I'm really happy with the way it looks. I am mostly very happy with the articulation. I'm happy. The accessories I'm happy with. I'm just not happy with the price point. So there's so much to be unhappy about with this figure, and there's a whole bunch that I really do like about this figure. It's really hard coming up with the rating for this guy, but at the price point of around 35 bucks, I'm going to give this Electro a Sud rating of... It's not too bad. And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see the latest Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Not much more at the bottom. So let's... Just went across the room. I think this actually looks... This is what's so conflicting about it. This is what's so conflicting about... This is so what's conflicting about it. Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.